Hi everyone, I'm Lara, Director of Artistry for Lancôme Australia. Today I'm going to share with you how to wear blush to complement your summer skin. For primer today I'm going to use the Prep and Hydrate. It's a super hydrating primer and it's going to capture a bit of a glow on the skin before foundation. I've used about a pearl size amount and then I use a big fluffy brush just like this and I like to buff it over the skin. Kind of concentrating in the areas that you want to capture the light, so the higher points of the face. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Tontadol Ultra Wear. This is a medium to full coverage foundation and typically it's more of a matte finish, but what's great about this particular foundation is you can actually manipulate the texture. So today I'm going to be adding a few drops of the Prep and Hydrate into the formula to create a bit more of a glow to the skin. And for foundation application, in order to achieve a really natural finish, I like to use a combination of two brushes. Although I am using a medium to full coverage foundation, I'm going to apply it using a technique to give us that no makeup look, which is really what's on trend for summer. You want to achieve that illusion that you don't have any foundation on the skin. So I'm going to start with a little bit of the foundation in the center of the face, and I like to typically have not a lot of product on the brush and then just stipple outwards. So in any areas that you wish to achieve a little bit more coverage, what I recommend doing is grabbing a small brush like this, and then I like to go in with the foundation and then just kind of target that area and build up the coverage. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of the Ultra Wear concealer. So I'm using the Tontadol Ultra Wear Camouflage and I'm using shade 320. I love this particular colour because it has a little bit more of a salmon undertone, so it's great for counteracting the illusion of any dark circles. So what I'm going to do is apply a little bit of that to the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in with that same small brush and just apply that to the eye area. When applying the actual concealer, I like to apply it in an upside down triangle so you can actually target the dark circle, highlight and then unify as well, and it just kind of helps to map out the area that you actually want to conceal. Jump in and just set the concealer, and I'm going to use the Long Time No Shine, which is the translucent powder. It's great for just setting any product, but the great thing about it, it doesn't actually change the texture or the colour, so it's a kind of a one universal shade for all complexions. I'm also going to apply the powder to any areas that we wish to achieve a little bit of a more of a matte finish. Because we are going for more of a summer skin, I want to keep it really beautiful and dewy, but there are some areas that might tend to get a little bit oily. So what I normally do is go in with a very small brush like this and just powder those areas, like the side of the nose, a little bit here in the middle of the forehead and the chin. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight to the skin. This is one of my favourite products, Custom Glow Drops, and I'm going to use the shade in Rose Gold. It's a really beautiful colour because what it will do, it's going to kind of capture a healthy glow on the skin. So what I normally do is I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and whenever I'm using a highlighting product, I like to use a pressing motion so it always keeps it looking nice and dewy. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to the high points of the face, so the top of the cheekbone, and just gently pat that in. And if you want a little bit more of like a longer wearing healthy glow on the skin, you can even use lip balm. So sometimes I'll use a little bit of lip gloss, lip balm to kind of create a little bit of an extra gloss. My favourite area to highlight is a little bit in the Cupid's bow just here. Looks great if you're going for a nice like bold pop of colour on the lip for summer. And a little bit down the centre of the nose, just to kind of soften the look. Now that we've completed the skin, I'm going to jump in and apply the cushion blush. So I'm going to create these beautiful runway flush cheeks, and rather than any harsh contouring or, you know, structure and definition to the face, we're going to avoid that for summer, keeping it very fresh and healthy. And I'm going to use this cushion blush. So whenever I'm trying to create the illusion of real skin, I love to use all liquid products. So it's a cushion that actually absorbs the blush. So I like to go in and I'm gently putting a little bit on the end of my brush. And just to avoid having too much colour because they are quite pigmented, I always go on the back of my hand first to kind of remove a little bit of the product. And just gently where we naturally blush, I'm going to pop a little bit on the apples of the cheek and then stipple that out. And you'll notice the area that I'm applying the blush is slightly higher. This is a trend that I brought back from when I went to Korea. The Korean style of applying blush is almost just under the eye. And the reason behind it, it makes the skin look very fresh and also a lot more youthful. So I think it's a really cute, pretty look coming into summer.